welcome back to the Three Stitches podcast. I am your host for Wednesday. My name is Catherine, and on Clerk, I am Katie Joe 36, and TARDIS Traveler 42 on Ravelry. So thank you for joining us once again if you are a returning viewer, and thank you for checking us out if this is your first time. We hope you will return. Um, Lindsay has gone back to school, so we are all on our separate podcasts now. So, Mom podcasts on Monday, I podcast on Wednesdays, and Lindsay podcasts on Fridays. We're definitely gonna try and keep these under a time constraint because we realize that if we all talk for an hour, it could get kind of um, monotonous and watching three people per week. Yeah, 3 hours a week. I don't really want to do that. Lots have happened this week, but before I continue, I need to go turn my air conditioning on because it is sweltering here. And yes, it is working again. I turn it off at night because my head is, on my bed, the air conditioning vent blows right over, and so I tend to get really cold. But then when I wake up in the morning and I'm not right under the air conditioning vent, it's hot. So yeah, such as dorm living. But Marlow enjoys it at night because he's a betta fish, and if I have the air conditioning on, it tends to get a little chilly in here, and he doesn't like the cold. He likes the warm, so he likes it at night. Yes, I have a new fish. Went to go get him on Sunday, so you'll see him a little bit later. Um, he's quite funny. He's got quite a personality. So, good addition to the dorm room. Um, yeah, so quite a lot has happened. Actually, the past day, like not even the past week. Um, but before I start off, the music that I chose for this podcast. It's kind of funny. I was going to choose it last week, but then I forgot to explain why it was on here, so I couldn't really put it on as the intro. But um, I was watching Inspector Lewis on Netflix, and I can't remember what episode it was. But at the beginning, he's in his car and he's listening to a news report and he gets all frustrated and he doesn't want to listen to the news report, so he turns the station onto like a classical station, and there's this that he's listening to this song. I'm like, I've heard this song before. What is it? I'm like, it's the song that Lizzie from the 1995 version of Pride and Prejudice is singing while she's playing piano at Pemberley when she's getting to know Georgiana and such. And I'm like, it's like this is weird. So I looked up the song and like it wasn't just made for the film. It was an actual song from an opera, from like a opera that's been performed. So yeah, you'll get to listen. That's the song that was at the beginning of the podcast. So it's like weird coincidences. And I'm like, I've heard this song before. Where have I heard this? Oh. All right. So, yes, as I mentioned, quite a few things have happened in the past day. So, yesterday, I got up, got dressed. I don't have classes on Tuesdays, so putted around, caught up on podcasts, watched a couple episodes of random things, um, and then right before I was going to lunch, I got this email. And they're like, we're looking for a tutor for Bio 105 and Arabic 101. And like we've seen that you did pretty well in the courses, so would you like to be a tutor? I'm like, sure, why not? Like, I was kind of hesitant at first, like that wasn't my first reaction. I did not like Bio 105, and Arabic, I liked it, but I didn't like the teacher, so I was a little hesitant for both of them. But then I was like, meh. I sat at lunch and I thought it over, and I was like, meh, what the heck? I thought I was done with these courses, but like I look on my resume that I was a tutor, and it's extra cash in my pocket. I get paid $10 an hour for the tutor center. Like people who want the people who need the tutor don't even have to pay out of pocket. The tutor center pays me. Great. And so came back from lunch, emailed back, and was like, yeah, sure, I'll be a tutor. Do you need anything from me? They're like, yeah, just stop by. Um, uh, and fill out like paperwork. We need your schedule so that we know we don't conflict with your schedule. I'm like, Okay, sure, stop over. I get an email this morning, and then they gave me the times that I would be scheduled to tutor students if they need it. And I was like maybe, 1, 2 times a week. No, I'm scheduled 4 times a week. I'm gonna get paid $40 a week to tutor. Like, so, like, I could pay for my entire Rhinebeck trip in 2 weeks. Yeah. So yeah, so that's a load off my back because like it was gonna be it was feasible to pay for the Rhinebeck trip. I just had to like take $10 out of my budget every month and set it aside. Now I don't have to. Now I can buy groceries again. Yay! I can eat. I do eat. I would just only eating 2 meals at the PBR whenever I ate a spot, and I'd like to have a little extra groceries in my fridge so that I can make smoothies in the morning. I can, I have some fruits and vegetables for snacks and such when I'm hungry. I don't just eat and gorge myself with PBR. Not a good idea. I can do that now again. Yay! But yeah, and then I was at lunch yesterday, and Andrea's like, "So you mentioned that you wanted to be a focus teacher." I'm like, "Yeah, I wanted to be a focus teacher for a while. Focus is a class specifically for first semester freshmen, and they take it and it's sort of like, hey, this is college life. Let's get you adjusted into college life. These are some resources on campus and such." So, and Andrew's like, well, Reverend Jan is looking for a teacher's aide. And I'm like, cool. I wandered over there. So now I'm gonna be helping teach focus on Tuesday mornings. So yeah, I am doing a presentation on procrastination on Tuesday morning. So, so excited. Reverend Jen was my focus teacher my freshman year, so sort of full circle. Kind of cool. But yeah, so that'll also look good in my resume. I'm very excited. So two major things have happened the past couple days. Very excited. On a side note that I thought about when I was telling you about groceries and such and smoothies and such. Um, I use soy milk in my smoothies. So, but I was watching a commercial last night for the Silk, like the almond milk or whatever, and they're like, we switched out in this diner, we switched out people's milk in their cereal for Silk pure almond milk, and like such and such percentage like preferred this taste of milk. I didn't think you could do that. Just go to a random diner. Like I realized like it's different. Like the Walmart commercials do it because like, and they go and it's like we traded this restaurant's customers' steaks for Walmart steaks because they were ordering steaks. Like that's what they ordered. But I didn't think you could switch out people's milks for a different milk for like a totally different milk, not just a different brand of milk. Like it's soy milk, not regular milk. What if someone had a soy allergy? I didn't think you could just randomly do that. Random things I think about when I'm falling asleep to TV at night. I just had there. I'm like, what if someone had a soy allergy? You can't just randomly switch out their milk and they have it like, what if it's a severe reaction? I didn't think that was legal or ethical or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Comment and tell me what you think. It's not like you like when you go to a restaurant you fill out an allergy survey. Like I ordered milk, I expected milk. I'm allergic to soy, but I'm not ordering soy milk, so don't know. All right. On that, anything else has happened? No, I think that's good. Got my fish on Sunday. Got yarn for a sweater on Sunday. I'll start with that. I got yarn for a sweater on Sunday. Amanda and my friend Amanda is a beginner knitter, and she wants to do her first sweater. So we are going to do her first sweater. We are going to be doing sapphire. Bugger. Don't remember who it's by. The pattern's not up. Hold on. for that. Oh, nope. It does not have a D on the end, but that's okay. It came up anyways. Alright, it is by Hilary Smith Callis. Callis, that's it. I thought it was Calls. Nope, it's Callis. Hilary Smith Callis. It is a free pattern on Ravelry, which is delightful. And I am going to be doing it in this bright yellow. It's brighter than that. It's like very like sunny yellow. Like the colorway is bright yellow. That's what it's called. Bright yellow. So yes, we will be doing it in that. And I also picked up a skein of this. This is it makes those frilly scarves that I like. The yarn makes those frilly scarves that I like. So I will be doing this because it's my friend's birthday coming up soon. Amanda's sister, coincidentally. That's why she was there. She only picked up the yarn. Fancy that. So she'll be getting one of these scarves for her birthday in October. So it's coming up very soon. But that scarf takes me like a day. So in all feasibility, I could start it at the end of September and still get it done on time. All right. On to other things. Let's see here. I'm not going to show my pies. I've got zero work done on my pie. I've been concentrating more on the baby blanket. So yes, I have gotten quite a lot of progress on it. I have 1 more inch before I start the edging. Well, this is what it looks like. Yeah. It looks like a big shower cap. It's like a shower cap for a giant right now. Or a chef's hat, you know, one of those like chef's hats. Yeah. So I'm very much hoping I will get this done by next week. And then I'm going to take a week break from premium blankets because it's getting a little monotonous, and I want to get some work done on my pie. And so, because I've been going gangbusters on this, this is all I've been knitting all week. So yeah, which isn't really much because I've been quite busy. But we need like a movie night on campus so I can take my knitting with me and just sit there. Okay, I also, as promised, I got chart B done on the semi-precious shell. Chart B, first repeat. I'm now on the second repeat. It's not really looking like much yet. So once it's blocked out, it'll look nice. And once I get a couple more charts on there, I think it'll start coming together and you can start to see a pattern. But I enjoy it. It goes slow because it's not like you repeat the same chart over and over and over again. You do chart A, you do chart B twice, and you do chart C and D and E, and all charts are different, and all rows are different. So I have to go row by row. I can't go from memory. So it is slow working, but I did it last night while I was watching MasterChef. Yeah. What else? I was gonna tell you something else. I don't remember. I don't remember. Like I said, no work on my pie. But once I get the baby blanket done, I'll probably take a week and get a good amount of work done on my pie. I'll switch to that for a while, and then I'll do another baby blanket. So, yeah. All right, time to meet Marlow. He's hiding in his plant right now. Oh, there he goes. All right. This is Marlow. Oh, there we go. He's very active, and he's a very social fish. He knows exactly when I'm going to feed him. I feed him right before I go to bed, about 10 o'clock at night, and he got very upset with me last night because after MasterChef, I went downstairs because one of our new RAs was on duty and just wanted to make sure he was doing okay, everything was good. And I ended up staying down there for 2 hours. I did not plan to stay down there for 2 hours. I planned to stay down there for 2 hours. I did not plan to stay down there for 2 hours. I planned to stay down there for 2 hours. I did not plan to stay down there for 2 hours. I planned to stay down there for 2 hours. I did not plan to stay down there for 2 hours. I planned to stay down there for 2 hours. I planned to stay down there for 2 hours. I planned to say hi, bye, and go back upstairs and go to bed. I did not do that. So I came back upstairs about midnight and fed him, and he did not eat. He did not want to eat because I did not feed him at 10 o'clock. He's a very persnickety little fish, but he's a very funny little fish. He likes to hide in his plant. A couple days ago, I fed him, and one of his pieces of food fell down at the bottom into the rocks. And he has been forever digging in that spot. He got the piece of food, but I don't think he knows he got all the food. And he keeps digging in that one spot because I don't know, he really wants that piece of food. He's weird. He makes me laugh. So I'm very glad that I got him. Um, at the pet store, he was he was constantly at the top of his little cup and swimming on his side. Like he looked like he wanted to go home. He didn't really look like he didn't want to be in that cup. Like I realized none of the fish wanted to be in that cup, but this fish was actively trying to escape. So I was like, that's pretty funny. I'll bring him home. Brought him home, put him in the tank, and he was still swimming on his side. So I was like, oh bugger, maybe I got a sick fish. But then I was like, meh. If I got a sick fish and he dies, PetSmart has this thing where if he dies within the first 2 weeks, I can bring him back and get another one free. So good. So and he's righted himself and within the first few hours. So we're good. Very pretty little fish. Very funny. So it makes me laugh. What else? Yeah, he's a very social fish. Right now, he's doing what he normally does. When I come into the room, after class, he'll swim to the front of the tank, be like, "Hi." And whenever when I come up to feed him, he'll swim to the front of the tank, be like, "Hi." Yeah, he's a very social fish. When I'm sitting on my desk at my desk, he's in one side of the tank that faces me. When I'm sitting on the bed that I use as a couch, he's he's on that side of the tank. Yeah, so he's a very social fish, which I enjoy. I didn't want a fish that just sat there. He sits there and he sits there and rests in his plant, but other than that, it's very cool. So I'm hoping he lasts me a good long time. He's quite enjoyable to have around. What else about him? Nope, I think that's it. So, here, I'll give you one last look. Say hi, Marlow. There you go. That's Marlow. It's my new pet. I'm going back here before I shake the bejesus out of him. All right. When we were at PetSmart, Amanda and I took the time to go and visit the cats who were up for adoption, and it was so sweet. I really wish we could have cats in the dorms. This is the second time that I've gone to see adoptable cats and wanted to take one home with me. Like not just like I want like because everyone wants to take one home, but like made a specific connection to a cat and wanted to take him home. The first time was when Ed was getting his cat, and there was this cat that was so shy, and I brought him out of his shell, and he didn't and like loved him. I wanted to take him home so badly. Because like you could just tell he was from an abused family, and like came out and let me pet him and wouldn't let anyone else pet him, and it was so cute. This cat, I'm sitting there and I had Marlow at the time, so I'm juggling like Amanda has my tank, and I have Marlow, and I have a pamphlet on Marlow, and I have a um and fish food on top of Marlow, and I'm holding a bag of yarn. So I got my hands full. So Amanda's playing with these two little kittens. They were so cute. And I'm standing there just watching. She's playing with the lanyard, she's playing with the cats, and I hear this meow up to the side. I'm like, this little black cat down the bottom cage off to my left is sitting there, and he's just like, "Hi, come pet me." So I bend down. He was like I start petting him. I put my hand in the cage, and he's rubbing on my hand. I take it away, and he sticks his hand through the grate and pulls my hand back. It was the cutest thing. Did not want me to leave. It was so cute. I wanted to take him home because he looked like our cat Roland. It reminded me of Roland. So yeah, I want to take him home with me. I don't like not having cats in the dorms. I realize there's allergy issues and that people are allergic to cats, people don't like cats, and it's a confined space. You have to like kind of cruel for a cat to be in such a confined space. And you have the roommate issue of if both roommates don't like cats, then there's a little bit of a problem. But I would have broken the rules for that cat. My only consolation in the fact was that he had such a vivacious personality and such a unique personality that that cat is gonna get adopted like that. Like he's not like I'm willing to bet that if I went there next Sunday, he probably wouldn't be there. He would probably be adopted already, or would say like pending adopt or adoption pending. That's my only consolation in that because he has a very unique personality, so he's gonna get snatched up very quickly. So, but so very cute. All right, I think with that, it's been 21 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up because once I put the intro on, it's gonna be a little bit longer. All right. I will see everybody next Wednesday. You will see Lindsay on Friday, Mom on Monday. So with that, I will say goodbye, and I hope you have a good rest of the week and a good um, weekend. Okay. Oh, bugger. I forgot to welcome new members. While I'm doing this, you can please give us a star rating on iTunes if you watch there. Um, leave us some feedback, what you like, what you don't like. Leave a comment on the blog. Join our podcast group on Ravelry 3 Stitches Podcast. Um, join our threads, write in them, leave us feedback. Tell us what we can do better, what you like, what you don't like. Always looking for feedback. All right. Ooh, lots of people. Okay, so we have. I'm just gonna go through the people that are on the recent uh, thing because that's all I can see right now. So let's see here. We have DDB1776. Lil, I can't pronounce your username. LLEABID. I can't pronounce your username. I'm sorry. Mishpat, which I'm assuming is short for Michigan. I'm assuming. No good could come of this, of me assuming. Putties. Brandywine1. Brandywine. I think I need new glasses. Brandywine1 and Mary Love. So thank you very much for joining our group. We very much appreciate it. And our contest is still going on. It is running through October 14th, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But yes. So keep knitting those pretty blankets. We appreciate it very, very, very much. And PM one of us if you need our address, and we'll be happy to give it to you so you can send the blanket our way. So with that, I will say goodbye, and once again, wish you a good week and a good weekend, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye!